Hello everyone, it's Salem Dory here. I'm sorry that I have not posted in a while. I've just been going through a lot of things. I hope you all can understand. Today I want to talk about staying positive through rough times. What I mean by that is I've been seeing a lot of things that people have been posting about, and all of it's been negative. Oh, they can't do this anymore, or oh, it's too hard, or oh, there's so much misery and chaos going on in the world. It's like, you know what? Yes, there is a lot of chaos. Yes, there is a lot of issues happening around us, but it's how we choose to deal with them. I believe that's what matters. So, a lot of people ask me with my disability, how could how could you get up in the morning and be so positive? How could you be so happy? And to tell you the truth, I'm not always happy. I'm just trying to do the best I can in what I believe is a very difficult situation. You know, you can either get up and try or lay down and die. And I always say, I will not lay down and die. I will get up and try and I will keep fighting. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. A lot of times in life nowadays, I see people and they're always complaining about how their life is awful, how their life is so chaotic, about how they have so much to do and there's so much going on. And then I look at the people around the world and I see all these humanitarian ads. And I was watching this one particular ad, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys. But I was watching this one particular ad where they were showing this advertisement for a third world country in the Middle East, and they talked about how they were starving. They had no food and no place to go. They were evacuated from their homes because of war and other issues. And then they showed this little girl, and this is what really gets to me. They showed this little girl, and she had nothing. She had absolutely nothing. She lost her home, her family, everything. And her biggest wish was for a crust of bread because she was starving. And I was flabbergasted when I saw that because I'm like, are we that? I don't, I'm trying to think of the right word. Are we that blindsided as a society? Are we so wrapped up in our own bubble, in our own way of thinking that we don't realize all the positive things that are happening in our lives? Yes, I do have challenges that I face every day. Yes, it is a struggle. Am I exhausted? Yes. This morning I actually woke up and cried because I'm just tired. I'm tired of dealing with this every day, and I don't want to deal with this every day. But this is the way it is. So whenever you think of how your life is awful and how you think that you can't do it anymore, think of that little girl that I just spoke about. Think of her begging for a crust of bread because she was starving with nothing to eat. You know, people don't think about how good they have it. As Americans, we are one of the most prosperous countries in the world, actually. And I see people on Facebook. That's what these people want to do. I see people on Facebook and they want to say, oh, life is awful. Life is terrible. You know what? Life is what you make it. Life is terrible because you feel that way. Life is terrible because you don't want to see the joy. You don't want to see the happiness. You don't want to see the little blessings all around us that we take for granted. I'm sick of people, and that's another topic that I want to talk about today. I'm sick of people using social media as a crutch to get attention. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and all I see is people posting shit saying, oh, I had such a rough day today. I had such a hard time today. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Well, you know what? A lot of people didn't even wake up today. They went to sleep last night and God took them home because he thought it was their time. So they didn't get a chance to wake up today and start fresh and start a new day. As many of you know, my mother miscarried and I lost my twin. And that has a deep effect on me, as I'm sure it would anybody that lost their sibling. But you know what? I think of all the challenges I go through and I say, yeah, my body is tired. I have no more energy left and I'm exhausted. But you know what? Then I think of my twin and how they didn't get a chance to live their life. How they didn't get a chance to take their first breath or go to college or go to prom or anything like that. I call people on the phone even, and all they want to talk about is how life is awful, how there's so many wars, and all this other crap. Well, you know what? There is wars. There's going to be wars. There's going to be issues going on. But that's the way life is. It was like that since the beginning of time, and it will be like that till the end of time. And that's the way it is. But we don't need to harp on it and dwell on it. We need to come together as a society and say, you know what? There's so many things we should be happy about. There's so many blessings we should be grateful for. Why don't we start doing that? Instead of thinking, oh, woe is me, my life is awful. You know what? Think of that little girl, and all she wanted was a crust of bread. Would you like to be in her shoes? I don't think anybody would. So I just wanted to come on today and make a quick video about how we should be happy and grateful for things. We shouldn't use the world as a ploy for negativity and drama. And that's what a lot of people use it for. They use technology, they use social media, and they go on there and they start issues. Instead of connecting with people, why don't you call somebody one day? Say, hey, how you doing? Pick up the phone. How you doing? What's going on? You know, just a simple thing like that could make someone's day. It really could. So the next time you think you can't do this anymore, look at what I go through. Look at what that girl went through when she was begging for a crust of bread. My main goal of this channel is to lift you guys up and to make you guys happy. And it really saddens me when I see all this chaos and drama that is so unnecessary and it's not needed at all. And to me, it's just very sad. So the next time you think you can't do it, pull your chin up because you can. You will get through this. You have before, and you could do it again. Thank you for your time today. That's all.